Beatles fans, here you go. This is from the Yellow Submarine. This is from McFarlane Toys. Cool piece right here. Something a little bit out of the ordinary for McFarlane back in those days. This is styled exactly like the Yellow Submarine, so that really kind of cartoony look. It's George Harrison right here, and he comes with the little wind-up submarine. Does it actually float? I suspect it does. It doesn't tell us anything about it. I'm not going to guarantee that it does, but it doesn't have wheels on it. It doesn't have wheels, which means I suspect it's designed to be wound up and put in the tub. That's fantastic. How often do you see actual wind-up toys from McFarlane? This has got to be a rarity to see something like this. I like it. Hopefully you do too. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you it's about 12-13 inches on the card. Pretty standard here. About 7 inches. A little bit larger than a lot of McFarlane figures, but again, this is an outlier. This is a weirdness for McFarlane. Normally they're making dragons and monsters and undead. This is George Harrison as his character in the Yellow Submarine, so check that out. That's pretty cool. So there's not a lot to say about it. His one and only accessory, that's the word. His one and only accessory is, of course, the submarine, and in fact, the title Yellow Submarine. He is kind of I wonder if he's PVC. He looks to be pretty PVC as opposed to the normal ABS that they would use, so looks to be a little bit softer plastic, but I don't know for certain. The bubble looks like it's in the beginning stages of starting to discolor, but it is not yet yellow, which even if it were yellow, I think that would actually work. It's the Yellow Submarine. It would kind of work for this. And I'm not seeing any kind of, I'm going to feel it as well, but I don't see any crush wear or sharp points. I don't see any cracks or anything like that. You can see as we shine the light off of it here, none of that's jumping out. I think all around that's pretty good. We'll check out the bubble, or the card itself. How's the card look? The card, okay, so I'm seeing a little bit of a damage point right there, and I do want to point out that as much as you will love this figure, somebody else before you did as well. It looks like they thumbtacked it to the wall so they can look at it. Imagine waking up, looking at this all day, sitting in your boring job at your office, turn over and you see this every day, or you come home to your collection room, boom, there he is again. So if you love the Beatles or you love McFarlane toys, this is pretty cool. The bubble is tight. There's a little bit of wear right here at the bottom corners, and I'm going to show you the back. So other than that hole coming through on the other side, said earlier, where it was probably tacked up to a wall, all we really have is that damage from the other side and the slight bit of creasing. What happened? Probably it fell from that wall, if I had to take a guess, and got whacked once or twice. But otherwise, look at that. That is just really cool. All four of them looking great, but George in particular, especially with that Yellow Submarine, you got to get this one. This is from the Beatles, Yellow Submarine from Todd McFarlane Toys.